Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana has announced a 15% increase in transport fares starting Monday, July 22, 2024. This decision is due to rising fuel costs, with some oil marketing companies selling about 15 Ghana cedis and increasing prices of other essentials like spare parts. We have the association's public relations officer, David Agbuado, here in studio to give us more details on this planned increase in transport fares. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you, too.
Well, you have made the announcement, and so Monday, commuters, drivers should expect this increase. But what we have known to be the practice is a formal communication between the unions and the Transport Ministry. Has a meeting been held?
Thank you very much. There is nothing like formal meeting should be held between we, the transporters, and then the ministry, because we are all running central government as others are doing. Minister of Trade is in charge of the traders at Abusokan and Agbogbleshi.
Right.
But when they are going to increase their product, they don't go to minister to go and ascertain whether we should increase or not. Likewise, ours. We also buy the same thing and sell. So we decide not, to sit with the minister again. When he needs something, he should come to us and let us judge.
This is a decision you have taken, not to engage with the minister when you want to announce prices.
Exactly so.
Wow. Have you considered, the commuters, the passengers and all? Are we going to see an increase anytime there's a fuel price hike?
No. We have a lay-down procedure like 10% threshold that we are following. After the increment at April, the increase of fuel is now 11.5% today.
Currently, right.
Currently. So it's overdue, because it's 10% and it's 11. So we must charge what we are charging today.
How did you come by this 10% threshold? And who sat in the meeting to agree to this?
It was set up. It was set up by the regime in which he inherited, led by the Honorable late Jifa Ativo. He put this thing down that if it is 10% threshold, we should increase transport fare. But we don't have anything beside this. It is this that we are working with.
That means this has been a government directive that you have been complying with.
Exactly.
So why do you want to change the status quo?
We are not changing any status quo. And meeting the minister will not change anything, because the lay-down plan is there. So we meet with the minister. It's only going to be, we beg you, don't increase. But we are running at loss. As I speak with you, spare parts is high. Fuel is high. Everything that we use in our business is high, even including the cost of the car. For instance, about 3 months ago, I'm very conversant in the old currency.
Okay, right.
Sprinter bus was going in for the old currency, 1.2 billion. But as I speak with you, it's now 2.4 billion, times 2.
Right.
So you buy it and you still take the same fare. How will you fix the car itself? Talking of the loan that you went and take or acquire from the banks, paying them. No.
Right. There are a number of associations within the transport sector. There's the GPRTU, there's ProTour, there's Concerned Drivers. Have we considered the confusion that arises anytime we announce an increase in transport fares? And of course, you are saying 15%, but how are you going to monitor a driver and his mate who may go beyond the 15?
You see, in this world, we have this ups and downs in everything, but the monitoring will go on. But the 15% to now, at this age and era, everybody is enlightened. We know how to calculate 15% on it. It is not the other time that you say, let my child go and do it for me. You can do it yourself. Right. So we think it's between we and our customers, the passengers. If they are also coming, if they know that they charge them 5 cedis, the 15% of 5 cedis is what they might also work on. And then if somebody is charging and above, you can, talk with the person and you will solve it over there. Right. But with being this question again, that would other union comply? We did that in April. We were taking 20%. GPRT were saying, oh, we won't agree with them, we will agree with them, we will agree with them. But at the end of it, they end up taking the 20% that we are taking. So the thing is a matter of time. Monday it will start. But before it gets to Wednesday, then it goes viral and it goes everywhere.
But that brings me to my final question, and this has to do with the computation. How did you come to 15%? The last time you increased, that was 20%. This time you're saying 15%. How do you arrive at this figure?
Okay, exactly. You see, I indicate with a price of a bus, one bus, Sprinter bus.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any other buses into it. Yeah. When you see the increment alone is over 100%, right? You go to spare parts, the same vehicle's engine is being sold at 3 months ago, it's been sold at 160 million, the old currency, but now it's 260, 250. The same Sprinter, we have one we call the original engine is called electronics. It's been sold at 320 million old currency, but now it is 420 million. So if you add all these things, we could charge more than the 15%, but we know that wages have not been increased and other things are comply with it. That's why we come out with the 15% for our commuters to get access to transport.
All right, thank you very much. Good to have you and grateful for your time.